Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Kryptocraft with your host, Nighthawk. I'm here on the server with Hannibal and Fwip. They're just doing their own thing at the moment. And we're going to take a look at some more stuff for the bees and the trees. Now, the first thing we need to do for our tree efforts here is we need to make a soldering iron. So we're going to make one of these. Make sure I don't make too many of them. I don't think that these have limited use, but I'm not sure about that. So we'll take that out. There we go. Right-click to clear that. And then we also need to make some circuits. And we're going to make 3 of these so that we can program 3 different types of setups for our tree farms. And I've got to tab out to the wiki to look at this real quick to figure out exactly what circuits or what types of tubes that I need. But we'll do that in just a moment. The other things that I need to start making are some machines to work on the genetics of the bees. So right now we're having some issues with actually getting our bees where they can survive in the climate that we're working in right now very well. So we're going to need some machines to work with that. And in order to make some of the advanced machines, even some of the basic machines, we need to take out this recipe, and we're going to make, let's see, I think these sturdy machines aren't made in here. We're going to make, first, we're going to make an acclimatizer. And this requires an apiarist machine, which takes a sturdy casing and a bunch of copper ingots. So we're going to go ahead and make, I don't know if I can make that many or not. I should be able to. I'm just going to go ahead and make 6. Actually, I should just we'll make 8, because we will definitely need the sturdy machines as we move forward. So we'll make 8 of those, and now we need, back up. We need copper and redstone to make our apiarist machine. And we're going to make 3 of the apiarist machines right now. And then we'll turn one of those into an acclimatizer first. So we put some water on one side, and we put some lava, there they are, on the other. Add some redstone, and we get an acclimatizer. Now what this machine lets us do is we're going to put this down right here. This machine lets us change the climate that bees are able to work in. So like our, let's see, let's take our marbled queen here. So right now, this marbled queen, there we go. This marbled queen needs a normal humidity to work. Now if we put a water cannon here, it's going to slowly adjust the humidity that this marbled queen is able to work in. Now if we get our beealyzer, wherever I put that last, I don't know if we'll be able to see this right away. Let's put that. So if we put our marbled queen in here and look at the climate, what it's going to do is it's going to slowly adjust the humidity and or temperature tolerances until we have until we get those tolerances in a spot where we can actually have this bee work here. So I'm going to go make... we need a bunch more water cans, so let's make a batch of these. And let's just fill them up right here. Just takes a moment for each one, just because of the water has to refill. And let's go ahead and toss some more in here. So you can see it uses a little bit of power, and we should be okay here. Let's bump this up to 40. And I don't know if it's going to show here until we actually put it back in the analyzer. Although I don't know if we put this back in the analyzer, I don't know if it will actually analyze it again. No, it just skips through, so it must update this automatically. If we look at our... So we still haven't changed anything yet, and I'm pretty sure that the water is the one that adjusts the humidity tolerance. So hopefully I'm doing that part correctly, unlike what I just did there. Now I need a can to fix the water. Let's put that. Let's get our water fixed. There we go. So, where are you at? You stay away from me, zombie. No zombies allowed. I may also have to double check that I'm using the correct catalyst here. So now it's taking normal and up one, which should mean... It should mean that this bee will actually work over here. Of course, it's night, so we won't be able to tell quite yet, but we'll put it in here, because I guess this Marshy Queen ended up with a different environment that he likes. There goes Flip running by. I think Hannibal is doing some Thaumcraft stuff that's creating some weird things. Since it's night, let's see if we can catch up and see what's going on. Because it sounds like he's ending up with some power node combining things. If the world would load, this would be much nicer. Oh, that is pretty. Wow. We have company here. Hey, how'd you get up here? Well, I can see it even without glasses, so... It looks pretty cool regardless. Something about power nodes combining. That was cool. Don't know what he did, but it was kind of cool looking. But it's becoming daytime again here, so we'll head back over to the bee farm and see if our princess, or our queen rather, is going to work in our environment now. Should be just about light enough for it to work. And oh, it's still dark. Should be just about light enough though. That one needs regular flowers, so it should be good. So now we've got our bee working, so that's great. So we have another type of queen now. With the acclimatizer, we can start... Wow, world is being really slow to load for me lately. But with more queens, then we can start getting some more variety, and we'll be able to start better setting up our system here. We will need to start getting some diamond pipes put together and turned into apiarist pipes, so that we can automatically pull the... when the bees are done, we can pull stuff out and send it on its way. But that will have to come a little bit later. Now, I'm going to take a quick break and check on the type of electron tubes that I need to set up the farm the way I want it. What I have in mind here, I'm going to set up a manual farm and have it set up so that we have the trees on both of these sides, and then have the other two sides, or set up, I think I'll set this side here up for rubber trees to get some rubber supply going, and then set up this side for either for melons or maybe for either for melons or wheat or carrots or something like that. Probably either wheat or melons that I can make seed oil from. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of the stuff ready for that, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back here. I've got a bunch of stuff ready. I went ahead and made the electron tubes that we needed. So let's go ahead and program a circuit board for the farm the way that we want it. So we'll start with that. We want manual farms. Now, the way this works is each of these slots corresponds to one cardinal direction of the farm. Now we want the north and the east. So north, north. Okay, where did that go? I had this problem when I was testing this out on Creative too. For some reason, it just, all those circuits just seem to vanish instead of... Oh, I wonder if I need to put these in first. Ah, that's what's going on. So we want the north and east, which is the last one, to be arboretum. Actually, we want it manual farms. We want it to be orchard. We want the south, which is this one, to be a gourd farm, which is going to be our melons. And then we want the west to be a rubber plantation. So now we put our circuit in there, and we get an intricate circuit board that has all of the programming that we need. And now if we take this out to the farm, then we can take this and put it right here, and it will show how this is set up now. Now obviously it's still not going to do anything because for one, we don't have any power going into it, and I can't get that back out. I hope that doesn't destroy it. I might have to make a new circuit for that. Note to self. Completely set up the multi-block farm before... Oh, nope, there's the circuit. Never mind, so we should be okay. So we just need to... The next thing we need to do is make our hatches and gearbox and all of the other little parts to this farm. And I've got a bunch of the farm blocks and the other parts that we need. And let's see here. The recipe, I believe, goes for the gearboxes, goes like so. There's our farm gearbox. Now if we put one of these, I'm going to put 2 of those on it. Put 2 trap doors and 2 gears on either side. Gives us farm hatches. And the other thing that we need needs glass, so we need to get some glass out here. And that is the valve. So there we go. Let's get all of our blocks that we need to add on our bar here. And what we'll do is we're going to go down below here. And we have a 3x3 structure that we can work with here. So what I want to do is on this corner and this corner, put the hatches. So one of those will be in and the other will be out. In this corner here, we'll put our valve. And then in the center on this edge, we'll go and put our gearbox. And then we run our redstone energy conduit. We're going to need to run from here. And this should all be turned back on and good to go. That's the modes. Now we'll run our conduit just like so. I'll fix the spots where it laid out incorrectly in a moment. Bring that down. Let's go ahead and grab the extra ones that we placed here before we go any further, because we might need them. I'm not sure here. Come up here and extend this the rest of the way. There we go. Now our farm has power connected. And the next thing that we need to do is go get some water, and we're going to build another infinite water spring close to the farm. And then I also need to get some liquiducts, and I think I have some over here. Not sure where they are at the moment, but I think I brought some over. I think I left some out here. No, I'm going to have to find some. I know I have a whole bunch of the liquiducts made, I just don't know where they're at the moment. But we can go ahead and get our aqueous accumulator installed. I guess I could cheat a little bit and just build the aqueous accumulator right on that block. Basically just build it, put this right here, and then we just do a little bit of, let's see, we want different blocks here. We'll have to get some more cobblestone to do this, but if we just put this, whoops, I just wasted that bucket of water. Let's put bucket of water and cobblestone. So that's not enough for it to start filling. And this is going to be a temporary solution just because I don't want to... I want to make sure that this will work before I go too far. Let's get that filled up. And go back down here. Let's dig this out this way just a little bit. Okay, we need this on our bar. Put that there. And that should allow this to work. So you can see it's getting water and then it's pumping it into the farm here. Farm is getting filled up with water. The farm has power, so now we need to make some fertilizer. Now, the way that this will work once we're really truly done is we'll have items coming in over here, possibly via tesseracts, just to shorten the distance that we have to send things around. But we'll have we'll have items going in, like our we'll send all of our fertilizer and everything else in on one of these, and then on the hopefully we can make this so the other side will draw out all of the output items. So it needs fertilizer, and so we just need to add fertilizer to this and we'll get it working. So anyway, that's kind of the idea there. Let's go ahead. Ooh, I got 36 levels. I just noticed how many levels I've got right now. I'm going to need to go enchant something here pretty soon. How's this doing? That's staying nice. I think there's enough things that are drawing just a little bit of power over at the power plant that it's keeping the magma engines running, which is keeping this filled up. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. We need to make some fertilizer. And to do that, we've got some apatite and some sand. So we take our sand and apatite, and that gives us 8 fertilizer. And we're going to stick this in and see how well it does before we go crazy making it. We'll also want to set up an automated system for producing it. Okay, so it's got fertilizer. And it looks like that fertilizer does work, and it doesn't look like it uses it very quickly, at least not in the way that we have this set up right now. Now the next thing that we need to do here is figure out our range here. I think I go 6 blocks out. Let's see, is that 6 blocks? Oh, that is already 6 blocks. So we're gonna go at this level here. Now actually we're gonna go at this level because I want the trees to be at starting at this level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's how far out we can build the farm. What was that? I think he found a creeper. And there we go. So we'll dig this out a little bit and get the rubber tree portion of this started. I think I need to take the rubber tree that I currently have grown there down. And yeah, that works. Now I think this will work. I think I've got, well, no, because I've only got it 3 by 3 right now, so don't have as much range right now. So this will actually go 2 blocks further when it's all done. So we'll put those in there like so, just as a placeholder. I might have enough blocks. How many of these? Oh, I already put them away. Let's go grab the rest of those blocks and see how many more of them we can put in. We should have enough for one more level, or one more width to this thing right now. Break that. Go make that just one block bigger. It should turn back into a farm here in a moment. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it lost the... Uh-oh. Did it drop the circuit? Where did my circuit go? Apparently it became a new farm when I did that. And I don't see my circuit popped out anywhere, so it seems to have eaten my circuit. So yeah, make sure when you're building these things that you get it the size you want it before you put that circuit in. That does not sound like a good thing. That sounds like bad news. So let's go and... we need another one of our circuits here. And we should be okay at this size, and if not, then I can always make another one of these. Rubber goes on the west, which is this one, and south is Gourd Farm. There we go. And that also means that it lost the fertilizer that was in it. So let's make a good-sized batch of fertilizer. Again, we do that just by splitting those up that way. And that was a much larger batch of fertilizer than I intended to make. Okay, let's go and put some of this fertilizer in. Put a stack in there just because. Oh, there it goes. Took it a while to recognize. And now we need to grab our rubber tree saplings and some dirt. And no, nothing there. There they are. Thought I saw something in that door there for a minute. Okay, so let's come back down here. Let's actually go ahead and fly up top here. And cut this tree down. I might have to actually plant the saplings myself, but that will be perfectly okay. Let's break this out. Takes such a long time to break by hand, but that's okay. There we go. So we're going to go... like so, and go ahead and fill that in that way. Now, if I put these in here, will it plant those for me? Doesn't seem like it. So let's clear out a little bit more room here. I really should make a nice shovel for doing this, but I don't have one at the moment. So we'll plant these like so. And let's drop down here, pick up the sulfur. And you guys don't want to grow. Why don't you want to grow? These in your way? He does not want to grow with the sulfur. Well, you've got power. How's this looking? That all looks fine. I just saw a creeper wandering around down there. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there he is. Man! I went a couple of my really good trees, too. That was a very bad way to deal with a creeper. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can get this to... Okay, no leaf blocks overhead. Grow. Drop that for a moment. Let's put this torch down. Whoa. My mouse seems overly sensitive in certain things. Okay, come on. Grow. There's nothing blocking you. There's nothing blocking you from growing, so grow. Maybe they'll grow on their own. I don't know. Just seems like they should grow. Seems like I should be able to force them to grow that way. Well, anyway, we do have our farm here connected to power now, so that's good. That should all be set up right to get the... Oh, there is blocks here. So those should be good to grow. Hopefully at least a couple of them will grow and we can see this thing actually work. And next time we'll see. Well, next time I'll see about getting the melon portion of this set up and possibly strip all of the ground around the farm and make some sort of a border so you can see where the edge of it actually is. Since right now it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell that this block is actually where it will reach at its furthest. So maybe we'll make it so it's more obvious how big this farm actually is. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.